All right, GM boys. This journey started when Jaden Daniels took the field against Jalen Hurts in the NFC Conference Championship game. It's been a long time coming. It's the Week 1 Fantasy Football Countdown.
It's Short King Summer, dude. It just feels like no one in fantasy sports ever learns anything. Does he mistime it, or is Brock Bowers just a grown man? Brock Bowers is just a grown man. Dare I say, Rich, football might be back. In the words of Lane Johnson, this offense looks constipated. It's Short King Summer.
All right, GM everyone. We have got quite a busy morning ahead of us. We are going to set our lineups. We are going to run the Sims. We're going to figure out what we are playing in DraftKings cash games. Welcome to our new member, one Mr. Kyle Roach, GM Chris, GM Chad, GM This Is Fine, GM Popo Frap, GM Bearcat, GM Tony, GM Douglas, GM Joe, GM Dustin, GM to Minetto over on twitch.tv/Davis Maddock. Let's have ourselves a day. We've got, guys, criminy do we have a lot to get done this morning. I don't even think I've got all of my line. I mean, I know for a fact I don't have all of my lineups in. Let's actually start here. One thing I would love for you guys to do is enter into the Slappy Survivor. Splash Sports kind enough to sponsor us, kind enough to sponsor the Swolecast. Trying to get this filled up. Let me go ahead and copy that link. Let's go ahead and pop that in there. I will pin that for all the boys. We're going to be answering a bunch of questions. I'm going to run the simulations here in a moment. But yeah, number one thing I would love for you guys to do is to jam on into the Slappy Survivor. GM Josh, GM Skip, GM Pepper Tony. Where do we want to start? Actually, let's start here. Actually, let's make sure that all of my lineups in the high stakes formats are set. So let's start right here. Let's start over on the NFFC. This was the team I did with Nate. Let's go transactions. Let's set that lineup. This team is Brock Purdy, Barkley, James Cook, JSN, Tet, Jennings, McBride, Aaron Jones. We did play the Chiefs kicker. We did play the Chiefs defense, so that's not great. I suppose the only question we would have would be Juwan Jennings. Nope, that one is set. This was the one I did with Soccer Dave. Oh, no. We have Christian McCaffrey on this team. What do we do? So I guess we don't have anyone to replace him with because we went straight zero running back. So we don't have, it would be Ollie Gordon. So we have no one to replace him with. Whew, okay. Jennings versus Shakir in the flex. What do we think? Jennings versus Shakir in the flex. That's probably fine. Silver bullet with Leone. Fields or Tua? Fields or Tua? Let's go classic DraftKings main. So we've got 19 I need Fields for 18.2. Where's Miami? 18.2. Literally both 18.2. That's so funny. They're both 18.2. Yeah, is my mic good? I think it's fine. I just rechecked the connection before we went. All right, I guess I forgot on this team. Let's see. We have Waddle in, so let's go Tua. There'll be better spots for Fields. In the flex starters, we could go Keon Coleman or Juwan Jennings. I think we're going Jennings. No, the Swolecast is still there. Swolecast contest. My contest. Swolecast TD Survivor. If you guys want in the Swolecast TD Survivor, it's still there, Don. JMO, I got JMO over Waddle this week, MJK, just barely. JMO over Waddle, just barely. Okay, so NFFC is set. Let me click save there. All right, lineup success saved. Let's go FFPC. FFPC, we've got these are all set already, actually. There we go. How about that? My co-managers have already set all the lineups over on FFPC. I think this is the only one I need to check. Jerome Ford is a fine week 1 start. DJ Moore or Zay Flowers? DJ Moore or Zay Flowers? I got to go Diggs over Olave today. I need to see Rattler play once. GM David, GM Jupter. I'm very worried for me personally about the Worthy injury. Yeah, Worthy injury very bad for me personally. You guys are saying Flowers. You guys say Flowers over DJ Moore. All right, let's go Thursday through Monday. We've got Zay Flowers for 14.2. We have DJ Moore for 14.2. I mean, are you kidding me? It's the same. It's the same thing. McLaurin over Tracy beats. McLaurin over Tracy. PPR spot. Debo over David Montgomery for sure. All right, I'm keeping DJ Moore in. Keeping DJ Moore in. All right, let's head on to draft. Figure out what I've got left. Still out. I've got the Spy. I've got some Millies. Let's go see if I can hop into another, if there's another good, because I kind of forgot until now to register for contests. Oh, the end zone. This is perfect. Create new lineup. We'll go reserve. I'm not going to go too hard on DraftKings today because this might be the only time we do this all year. I spent 750 American dollars, non-site credits, to enter into the sweat-free millie over on FanDuel. I do not think Igbuka is overowned. I think Igbuka is a smash. Henderson, Jones, Wilson, Hunter. Definitely Hunter. Definitely Aaron Jones. And I would say probably Garrett Wilson. Manungai over Tootin. I probably am not going to play a ton of Christian McCaffrey today. But yeah, so we're gonna have to run FanDuel lineups. I don't believe we have ever done FanDuel lineups on the show. So this will be a first. Yes, Daniel Jones is an incredibly good millionaire maker play. And we've got 2 profit boosts on Underdog we need to use as well. All right, well, let's just run the Sims. Let's just run it. Okay, let's go. Classic, main, DraftKings, settings, number of lineups. I want 2,000. Size of contest field. How big is the Spy? So we want between 1,000 and 3,000. So we'll go 3K. I want 1,000 Sims is good. Ownership range, whatever. Optimal rate, fine. And we want to run. Honestly, I want to run top heavy actually. Yes, you. Wow. Is this true? Holy shit. Oh my God. Please tell me this is true. Chris Rodriguez is inactive. Wait, what? Josh, where? Where do you see this from? Who tweeted this? Is this Schefter? Oh my God. I got to find this tweet. Oh, okay. It's in Discord. Wow. Oh. Okay. This is our first big news of the day. Commanders running back Chris Rodriguez seems to be inactive today, according to his dad. To everyone who's looking forward to seeing Chris suit up today, I appreciate the love and support y'all continue to show him. He's in great spirits. Locked in. Holy shit. Holy, that is legitimately huge. So JCM is a start. I mean, that's like a Schefter bomb. McWeapon is a special teamer. Oh shit. Okay, good call. Good call. Yes. Okay, go. Underdog.com. Gotta go. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Okay, I gotta get rid. God, what are all these dusty spots? All right, I'm going Bill up to 49.5. I'm gonna pair that with James Conner fantasy points. We're gonna go higher than 14.5 standard. I'll do 30 on that. Here, if any of you guys want to tail that, there you go. Dude, let's go. C-Money, how about that? How about our Oklahoma Sooners? How about John Mateer? Oh, let's go. That was so big, man. How freaking great was that game last night? Oh, that game last night. Boomer freaking Sooner. Still Brees over Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, but it is closer than you think. By the way, Alex, that is an insanely good-looking dog you have there. What, Alex, is that a Pyrenees mix? Is that like a Pyrenees retriever of some kind? Very good-looking dog. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see, what do I have in cash games on DraftKings right now? We'll get all the inactives will be out in 28 minutes. Okay, cash games. What's this theme? This was this the Swolecast? Yeah, that was the Swolecast lineup. This was the lineup I did with Jacob, so don't mess with either of those. Metcalf over Pearsall. JSN's a really good pick. Newfoundland Pyrenees. There we go. Yeah, Flock was very right about QJ. I do think yes, Ship Chasing will have pick'ems this year. I'll probably play a little bit of Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt on FanDuel. McLaurin over Debo. I'm not lock buttoning Hunter, but I do really want to play him. Better 2v2 this week, Love and Loveland or Stroud and Henry? I don't really have a strong opinion on that, I don't think. I think either's fine. Okay. So, no more of that. Let's do... Got to get Njoku at tight end. If I want Jamar Chase, and A-Chain here. What do I have to do at quarterback? Yeah, man, waiting all day for Worthy there was pretty brutal. All right, so if we do Daniel Jones at quarterback, and we get to, who do we play at defense in this lineup? The Packers, the Colts, the Jets. I guess it would be the Jets. JT RB1 today. Yeah, I mean, who dislikes Oasis? It sounds like Worthy just dislocated his shoulder. Kamara instead of Chase Brown. Yeah, I'm not a real slappy today. Any takes on Eckler versus Ford? Probably Eckler. In a weird way, if this is true about Chris being inactive, that's actually maybe slightly better for Eckler. Tim Anderson famously said that if Oasis was playing in his front yard, he'd close the blinds. Okay. I think for now I'm gonna save that. I need an aggregated optimal. Let's go back to I'm gonna open this in a new tab. I'm gonna open just a classic Slate optimizer in a new tab. Here we go. All right. I just want to generate one lineup. Burrow, Connor, A-Chain, Jacoby Myers. That's interesting. Calvin Ridley, Mike Evans. Huh. What percentage is playing the elite? A lot of people are playing Jaden Daniels. I can tell you that much. Maybe Bill's gonna be the running that saves me. JMO. I would bench Trevion Henderson out of that group. Sadly. Okay. Size of contest field. All right, that's all good. Let's do our first sim run. It's a big Jerry Jeudy day. That's true. Huge Jerry Jeudy day. Don't think I can get to Renfro. I get it though. Travis Hunter, Ricky Pearsall, Garrett Wilson, sit one. I would sit Pearsall, I think. Waddle, Rome, Hunter. I would sit Rome. Man, I'm trying to absolutely jam. So the only thing I'm concerned about is it does look quite a bit like Flacco is going to end up being chalk. My thoughts on CMC are that I got no idea how healthy this fella is. Absolutely none. Yes, I'm in. We are in for the FanDuel no sweat. 150 entries. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's see. What's the best Flacco lineup they have for me? Top EV Flacco lineup is Flacco, CMC, A-Chain, Neighbors, Tillman, Evans, and Njoku. Oh, I do not like Ridley in the flex. Can I do advanced filters? What do I do? Advanced filters. First off, no. Total teammates. I just, oh, there we go. There, it's pretty simple. Yep. No solver this year. It's all going to be on runthesims.com. Hope you guys enjoy it. CMC ownership is going to be giga discounted. CMC active according to Hoomst. Do we have some breaking news? Did we get a CMC officially going to play tweet? There you go. All right, here you go. Schefter says, here you go. 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey, who was added to the injury report with calf issue, will play today versus Seahawks. He's good to go, says one source. Yeah, I really like Tyreek Hill today. Don't you want the simulation slider all the way to the right? Which I frankly don't personally feel the need to run the 10,000 sims all the time. 0.5 tight end. You know what, Zach? I actually kind of like ETN today. Don't let my slappy friends know that. Ooh, how fire is this lineup right here? I don't like Eckler, but man, this lineup is really good too. Ooh. Dude, I think I'm just playing this lineup right here. 117% EV, Flacco, Chase Brown, Tony Pollard, Emeka Egbuka, Puka Nacua, Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku, Christian McCaffrey, Jags D. Bro, look at this. Look at this lineup. This shit is heat. Yes. So what I'm doing is I am on runthesims.com. So what you do if you are a Run the Sims customer, let me open this in another, because I literally don't want to lose this lineup. So Run the Sims, let's just go to the front page here. You go, you log in, you go to Run the Sims tools, you go to NFL, you go to Run the Sims Sim Runner. Loads the slate up. You go to the slate you want. It has all the projections up for every player. And then it has, you can go and adjust. So if it's like, oh, I think James Conner should actually get 60% of the rushes, you can go through and adjust all the projections to your liking. It's $25. There's subscription levels from $25 to $300, depending on how many lineups you play. Tracy Igbuka or Flowers. I got Igbuka. Yes, you can lock specific players on Run the Sims. So I know what the team has been doing with the projections because I'm in a group chat with all of them. So I don't need to adjust any of these projections. The settings tab, it's how many lineups you want the computer to generate for you. The contest field would be the contest you're entering in. So if you're entering it into the Millie Maker, you would drag it all the way over here. If you're entering it into like the Spy or a single entry contest, you'd want it like 1.5 or 3K. Simulations is how many times you want the computer to simulate the field and the games that you were doing in. How do you lock specific players? So you can do it two ways. The first way you can do, well, really what you do is this, is I'll show you here in a second. I'll show you how you do it here in a second, Artillery Frost. Yes, I'm making tournament lineups right now. I actually have Golden over Henderson, Pepper Tony. Okay, so then you do this, you click Sim Runner Pro. Then if you want to lock a player, Artillery Frost, in the Sim tab, not in the Generate Lineups tab, you just do include all of this player search button right here. So I did Joe Flacco, Tyreek Hill. So I actually didn't get any lineups that have both of them. Oh yeah, I did. I just have to allow him in the flex. So Flacco, Tyreek. There you go. So I have a Flacco, Tyreek lineup. I think a Darnold double would probably struggle to sim that well. Favorite punt tight end, Cade Otton. Cade Otton is my favorite. Tua double stack with Taylor Bringback. I agree. That does feel pretty good. So my top Flacco Tyreek lineup. Dang, how did I lose? Dude, I lost that lineup from earlier that I had. No, I didn't. It's right here. Okay, I'm going to go submit this lineup before I forget. Because I think I'm just running that as my spy team. Pick 2, PPR, Pollard, Hunter, Jamo, Pearsall. Pollard and Jamo. GM, brother. I cannot believe this is crazy, dude. C-Rod inactive, man. All right, I'm doing this Flacco 1 in the red zone. Or the end zone. All right, it was Flacco, Chase Brown. Do I even need Pollard on this one? I'm going to leave that spot for last. I'm going to put McCaffrey in the flex, Njoku, Judy. Because you know what? I could probably just get away with James Conner on this team. Igbuka, Puka. What happens? What salary do I have left? James Conner. Oh, I have plenty of salary left. Sims like Calvin Ridley because he projects for a bunch of targets at no ownership. There you go. Purple Yosh tried the nicotine gum recently and it hits big time. Fave punt D. I'm not there yet. I'll get there, but I'm not there yet, CGZ. Man, Brian, we are going to have so many times to appreciate Ashton Jeanty. The site credit play of the day. The site credit play of the day. Travis Hunter, easily. Yeah. Flex Pearsall or Dobbins in full PPR. Pearsall or Dobbins? Dobbins. I think maybe the Jaguars game I thought might get a little bit of rain. Quick thoughts on the dog bowl token strat. I'll just show you what I did. So in case you guys didn't see, there's a promotion where you can get into the dog bowl via touchdown only DFS pick'em entries. Here's mine. I did ETN, Bijan, Jeanty, Jacobs, James Conner for 2 touchdowns, Tyreek, JSN, and Tony Pollard. $3,200 Renfro is a site credit ass play. That certainly is true. All right, and then I need a defense on this team. Colts, Jets, Dolphins, Lions, Raiders, Falcons. I'm not low. Seahawks. Seahawks against McCaffrey, bro. I've not finalized my cash game team, but I have a team. I have a team in. I think Igbuka. I do think Igbuka over JMO today. It's just simply too good of a spot for Emeka Igbuka. As evidence, I have him in this lineup right here. And do I have room for Tet on this team? No, I don't. So we'll go. Maybe Golden on this team. Joe Flacco, Chase Brown, James Conner, Jerry Jeudy, Matthew Golden, Puka Nacua, David Njoku, Christian McCaffrey in the Seahawks defense. 0% exposure to 2 tight end today. I think Kittle and CMC are playable together, but I don't love it. Travis Hunter's not projected that strong, I don't think. Here, I can look. Your projections, wide receiver, Hunter. How far down we got to scroll to get to Travis Hunter? Travis Hunter projected for 4 for 54 with 0.37 chance of a touchdown, 12 points. They showed C-Rod's locker empty on the NFL Network next to the 3 other... That's sad. Honestly, that makes me feel sad for him. Dude, I do have the sniffles. I just have unbelievable allergies right now. I just like I am dying. Best running back value on DraftKings is James Conner. No, but we're about to get Mooney news in 10 minutes. Yeah, if you guys can wait 10 minutes, we're going to get some Mooney news. Man, I'm really trying to think of all the stuff I need to get done before kickoff. I truly just going through. Dude, do you correlate playing Travis Hunter in the Jags D to get extra Travis Hunter exposure? All right. CSV edit on FanDuel. So I need to, what do I do? Download the CSV template. I'll open this up. Man, am I even going to know? I can't believe I'm playing on FanDuel, dude. No, we are not having Chipotle today because I have a huge giant. I replaced my storm door with my father-in-law yesterday, and I got us roast beef sandwiches. But then I ended up having to leave before we had lunch, so I have a big, fat roast beef sandwich, waiting for me in my refrigerator. JCM is definitely a play. You know what? JCM is a really good play on FanDuel. Well, honestly, so I'm hoping this year to actually do this stream for a lower amount of total time because we have the Shipcast on on Sunday afternoons. Which means I will be live for about 9 hours every Sunday. You know, not that I don't love you guys, but that's a lot of content to be doing on a Sunday after a full week of working, you know. Well, I will remind everyone about the Splash Sports every week. And the nice thing about Splash is we can be done early. By the way, these are my touchdown selections. James Conner, Chase Brown, and then Jordan Mason is my alternate. Wow, how about this, dude? Billy doesn't even know that FanDuel is a DFS website. Shipcast is today at, what is it, 3 p.m. Eastern? 2 p.m. Eastern? I don't know. Let's go look. Ship Chasing, the live sweat show. We start at 3 p.m. So 4 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Eastern. I will see you guys there for the Shipcast. And you know what? Just to make it easier for you, because some of you guys probably don't know, I will just straight redirect after this. So when this stream ends, it's just going to redirect you straight to that page. So you can just leave your YouTube straight up. All right. Do we want to cook a pick'em? We should have some tokens, right? Should be some promos. Maybe they're mobile only. Wow, I actually don't. They're only on my phone. On Run the Sims, it is Adam Scherer, Utica, Nerdy Tenor, Brian Hooper. Shouldn't be hard to make a Slappy the Seal cough mug. I can do that. I'm not cutting you off. Yeah. So the promos are phone only, huh? Okay. All right. NFFC teams are set. Let's go and make sure. Should we go and make sure all my dynasty lineups are set? Let's go to Sleeper. Scott Fishbowl, Bajan, Jacobs, Tyreek, Hawkinson. I might not want to start Caleb Johnson today. Tyrone Tracy, Tony Pollard, Colson Loveland, Evan Ingram, Justin Fields, ETN, Dartchuck, Tootin. I might want to start Manungai. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to start Jordan Mason over Caleb Johnson for today. Done. This team's set. This team's set. This is my home league team. Drake May is my quarterback. A-Chain, Bucky, Drake London, Jacoby Myers. Let's swap that. Connor Downs. I picked up the Commanders defense for some reason. Yeah, I'm going Hunter over Myers. Oh, and I have a bench spot. Emmanuel Wilson, Singletary, Pirine. Ooh, Sean Tucker. Do I want Sean Tucker? We'll do... Actually, I'm going to take Jarquez. I'm going to add him as my free look. I would go Warren over Kraft. Yes. Yeah, big day for the Eliminator. You can definitely play Kamara and the Cardinals in the same lineup. Cash game running backs, in my mind, is probably A-Chain. The guys I would consider playable in cash would be Devin A-Chain, Alvin Kamara, James Conner, Chase Brown, Bijan Robinson, CMC, and Tony Pollard. Yeah, FanDuel Fantasy. It is bill time. Eckler over JMC on DraftKings. Yeah, I think. Tet, Swift, Marvin Harrison, or DJ Moore. I would start Tet. All right, we got it. We have Travis Hunter cut his dreads. Travis Hunter. Why did he do that, dude? Media. Well, you guys got a good picture of this? Oh, wow. He did cut his dreads. Huh. I'm a big fan of the dreads, so I don't love that. but he's starting a new part of his career. I think that's fine. All right, that team's set. Here's a team I co-manage with Dink, Ramondre Tet, frickin' Worthy, of course. I don't know. Do we want to start Samson or do we want to start Jordan Mason? Let me message Dink. I think we do Mason over Samson. Yeah, I think Mooney's going to play. I agree. Judy over Hunter. This is like the absolute like nutted spot. Don't you guys think this is like just the best possible spot for Jerry Judy? He's going to get like a bazillion targets today. I am still fasting. Yeah. No food for me until noon today. Okay. Got that set. FFPC is set. Dynasty stuff is set. My Yahoo leagues I need to set. I think these should be good. So this is the Roto World League. Baker, St. Brown, DJ Moore, Judy, Kyron, Eckler, Bowers, Swift. Do I want to start Mooney over Eckler? Dang, I left Keenan on the bench in this league. Wow. Tootin active. Score one for the good guys. Yeah, you do love to see it. Me personally, I love to see it. The week one sweat where you don't know if your opponent is aware of the take a peek in FFPC. That's so funny. All right, I got to send this tweet about Tootin. Buy Shell Tootin active week one. Score another for the Slappies. Wait, let's make this a bigger tweet. Buy Shell Tootin active. Rashard Smith was active. JCM active. C-Rod. Healthy scratch. Is there another rookie running back that we missed? Because we've got, if Jaden Blue played on Thursday, the Slaps would be batting 1,000. Is there a rookie running back I'm missing who maybe would have been a scratch? My thoughts on Worthy are the report this morning. He is C-Rod. Wow, okay, Mooney is inactive. C-Rod is officially out. C-Rod is officially out per the team. Yes, when you are Yancey, when you are subjected to a YouTube ad, I make about half of a cent. No, C-Money, dude, we're fine. I just need to make sure I'm not missing another running back here. Tootin active week one. Brashard Smith was active. JCM active. C-Rod help. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Darnell Mooney is inactive. Pete, yes, the first Pete, watching Pete on TV was one of the highlights of my freaking life. Let's chase some fucking kickers. Brett, I don't know, man. Downs for sure. Oh, I mean, Ollie Gordon has to be a victory for the Slaps. No doubt about it. Yeah, Mooney is inactive. I'm gonna lock in to doing the rest of the DFS lineups as soon as we get all the inactives. Dude, so real. I completely agree with this, Yancey. Is it worth it to play Samson over Olave? No, that's horrible, dude. Nathan, that is awful stuff. Do not do that. Olave has to be like 8 points better. Flowers over Golden. I don't know. Is London a cash lock? Because the thing about playing London and cash, how do you get to London and cash with Chase? I personally do not feel like getting dominated by Jamar Chase my first week. Yes, this is true. Travis Hunter, full-time wide receiver. Wow, Mostert is a healthy scratch. That is kind of big for Gene T. That's kind of big for Gene T. I don't think I can do a running back slot on Pollard. I would assume McCormick is. Don't quote me on that. It's more like I would say I don't think anyone is worried about Mostert, but it's more like that is just an absolute guarantee that Gene T is getting 22 touches today. Not playing chasing cash. Yeah, I think Igbuka and man, I don't know. Maybe I don't have the right team. Nothing like getting back. There you go. Sincere McCormick is on the Niners practice squad. All right, so now let's go to the Raiders R-Lads and find out who I think is going to be the running back too. Yeah, it'll be Zamir White. Whoop. Sorry about that. Okay. Really wish I could play Keenan Allen on this team, but looks like I can't. Okay, so that's set. I got to do my RTS league team lineup. Do I start Ollie Gordon or Woody Marks? That's where we're at. Or Tootin, honestly. Alexander Madison is dead, sadly. Do I go Ollie Gordon or Woody Marks here? This team sucks. What was I doing when I drafted this team? Oh, that's right. I was literally drafting an FFPC main event. Chubb, bell cow. That makes sense. Do I have a punt wide receiver? Yeah, Ray McLeod. Ray McLeod, sir. All right, we're going Ollie. I think that is all my seasonal teams set. RT Sports done. NFC done. No, I have an ESPN league left to do. I'm not signed in on my computer on ESPN. Okay. Ooh, Lazard. I have a Lazard under somewhere, Steph. So I kind of was hoping he played. Okay. This home league team, I've got Justin Fields, Trevion Henderson, Kyron Williams, Justin Jefferson, Tet Bowers, Mason Waddle. Oh, I have JCM on this team. Let's go. JCM over Mason. And okay, there we go. Yes, this was the draft with Liam. Okay. One thing on this team is I gotta do Judy over Tet. So Dimes, A-Chain, Kamara. Hunter over Golden. Okay. I think we're straight here for now. I'll come back to that. Yes, Jack Besh is active. Pearsall or Olave? Give me Pearsall. You know what? Honestly, Tank over Samson today. All right, let's refresh, run the Sims. They probably don't have anything pushed yet. Let me check the group chat and see if there is. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to play Daniels in cash. Browns double in cash without Flacco is fine. Who is my one pick to drop 40 DK points today? Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill. If I had to choose one, Tyreek is like my favorite. Tyreek or Puka? What does Tyreek cost? Is there a way for me to get Tyreek on this team? Is there any way to get Tyreek on this team? I guess I wouldn't be able to play McCaffrey. Run the Sims is $25, bro. That's all I got for you. I guess I could play A-Chain. I don't want to play A-Chain and Tyreek together, though. Yeah, dude, Bowers. Man, this is how it gets dangerous, is I want to start just entering more teams because there's more combos that I want to cover. Reminder to any of you guys, by the way, if you want, the touchdown only survivor contest is good to go. Still open. Would encourage you guys to hop on over in there. Man, I am so overstimulated right now. Yeah, honestly, there is no way you'll ever fool that. And this is so true. Pitts is totally in play with Mooney out. My prediction for Fannin today, 4 receptions for 48 yards. All right, I want to try and play with this. I want to see if there's any way to do this team with Tyreek Hill. Who's a running back at 5,500? Damn, Dobbins fits right in, and Henderson, and ETN. Ooh, dude. What about that right there? Dink flag planted ETN on Establish the Million. That is kind of heat right there. I like that a lot. Okay, I think... Yeah, dude, whatever. Joe Flacco's dropping back. You're not stopping Flacco, man. Flacco is as Flacco does. All right, I'm going to save this lineup. I just love this. This looks fire right here. I know it should have Chase, but Puka is the guy I have the most in BRs. Let's go check the old BR exposures. Drafts completed. Sunday main slate. Here we go. Puka, Achane, Connor, Bowers, Bajan, McBride, my most drafted BR guys. I do not think CMC is a must. Is there going to be massive overlay on some of these BR contests? I don't think so. Yeah, these there's not going to be massive overlay on these. You guys want to draft one real quick? Let's do one real quick. I don't hate JT and Achane together. Dude, are you kidding me? Referral code for Splash, use code SWOLY. I actually forgot to go buy a Powerball last night. Imagine I just gave up $1.8 billion. That is the only person I've heard have any of you guys had issues signing up for Splash? Yes, here we go. Stefan wants me to promote the Survivor Pool. Here you go, boys. Sign on up. Survive the NFL season for $25,000. I will be giving away, if I win this pool, I'm going to be giving away 10% of whatever I win to someone in the pool. So if you are in this contest and you don't win, but one of my 10 entries wins, you will be eligible to get 10% of it back. Let's do Bowers again. There you go. Entered the Survivor Pool. Chase Brown and Connor. Bang bang. If I won a Billy, you would definitely see me again. We'll do Drake London. London without Mooney's got to be an absolute jam. Yeah, main BR and Dog Bowl filled hours ago. If I won a Billy, what you would see my YouTube channel would be unbelievable. I do agree that you need to start Loveland or Sanders. In fact, Andrew, I believe that on my team, Clay, it's the link on pinned to the chat right now. That tiny URL link is the Splash Sports pool. That link pinned to the chat is the Splash Sports pool. Cash game quarterback, I think it's Jaden Daniels, it's Daniel Jones, or Flacco. Lawrence, I think, maybe. I would go Lawrence over Fields. Yeah, if I won 1.8 billion, I'd wager 1.6 billion on a worthy anytime touchdown. That is correct. Okay. We've got London. Let's do Chase Brown. Gonna make this a Penix team, I think. All right. As soon as all the stuff on Run the Sims gets updated, we're gonna do our FanDuel lineups. Let's do Hunter. We're slapping. Let's take Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter to win the Mini Royale. 58% Igbuka. In what context? In DFS contest, Daniel? How many best ball teams do I have that have AJ Brown and Worthy? A lot. I think Ray could be considered in cash. I don't think I'd do it, but I think I would consider him. Man, I can't believe that Chris Rodriguez is a freaking healthy scratch, dude. That is so funny. I did not see Kyler's pregame fit. I hope he did not embarrass us too much. Let's scroll for a running back here. Let's do a bring back. Let's do Chuba Hubbard. And then we'll do Penix. Put that on. I don't even need to put it on autopilot. I would love it. David. Yeah, I'm not doing Bowers or McBride in cash. Wait, David, David, who are we talking about? Wow, 6 entries into the Slappy Survivor. Blake, I'm not. This is what I have in cash. I have Daniel Jones, Devin Achane, Kamara, Chase, Judy, Igbuka, and Njoku Connor in the Jets defense right now. Oh, Kyler in his fit. All right, let's go. Kyler outfit. Oh, no, that's a great... What do you guys don't like this fit? This is an incredible fit. I love this. This is a good fit. You guys are tripping. If I was a millionaire NFL quarterback, I would wear this shit. No, come on. This is not an L fit. You guys are tripping, bro. You guys are tripping. Yeah, David, you were right. This is the type of shit that you can get away with when you're a millionaire. Yeah, I'm not playing CMC because I am a smidgen worried about just like in-game performance for him. That's all. Just a smidgen. All right. Let's hand build a Millie team right now. Let's build a let's do a Penix double with London, McLeod. No, London and Pitts with Emeka Egbuka, Tyreek Hill. Can we put Chase Brown in at running back, James Conner, and then what do we have left at flex? Oh, plenty. We can even play McCaffrey. $2,300 defense. We'll do the Giants defense. Sure. Down. Honestly, Ryan, I actually think it's probably Chubb. They're gonna give Chubb a lot of chances to run the ball today. Upset of the day? I don't know. You're kind of asking the wrong guy. Upset of the day. Seattle beat San Francisco. Dobbins, I think, for PPR. You know what? Actually, Jake, I changed my mind. Live a little. JCM over Dobbins. Change my mind. Okay. All right, I want to make a Bowers team. So what game is most conducive? Let's do, okay, how about this? We'll do Goff, Amon-Ra. We'll do Golden. We'll do Bowers. We'll do Ray McLeod. We'll do Devin Achane. We'll do James Conner. Take a cheap defense. We'll do Seahawks D. Oh, Seahawks and Ken Walker. Oh, I'm $100 short. 100 American dollars short. Jonathan Taylor. There you go. That works out. Rather have as your last bench shot, Marks, Manungai, Giddens. Manungai. I don't think he's dead, but he's not as good of a pick as you thought. Hunter, Metcalf, or Debo. I think I'm sitting Debo of that group. It's a $5 milli, bro. We can persevere. Pitts, Downs, or Egbuka Warren. Egbuka Warren. I go Tyler Warren over Ertz. All right, now let's build a McBride. We'll go. Oh, I literally typed in dimes. We'll go Daniel Jones. We'll go Pittman, Downs, and Tyreek. We'll go Kamara. I'm going to put McCaffrey in the flex and see what happens. I go Giants D. Who can I get at running back? Jacobs. Perfect. Oh, that's Titans. I want the Giants. And Chase Brown. Sure. There really are so many playable running backs. It's crazy. Jalen Warren over Sharps. Yeah, for me. I like Debo just fine. I kind of came around on Debo. Yeah, there are a lot of theoretically playable running backs. Bill or Golden? Bill. Man, I do think it's Hunter over JCM. I mean, I wouldn't play Gibbs in cash, but Gibbs is an awesome play. All right, one more hand builder. Let's do what's fun. Well, you know what? Let's just do the Giga game stack. We'll do Burrow. We'll do Chase. We'll do Tillman. And we'll do David Njoku. We'll do Ashton Jeanty, James Conner, and Kyron. We need a punt wide receiver. Doesn't have to be McLeod. Is there anyone other than McLeod, really? Wicks? Yeah. What better way to bring it back and punt it off than Dontavian Wicks? And we'll do the Jets defense. No, sir. No more sim labs. We are jamming. We are officially affiliated with runthesims.com. Jennings over Adunze. What D are we playing for cash? Honestly, whatever defense fits. Really, that's all I got. Doesn't feel that important this week because there's not an absolute jam defense. And if there's not an absolute jam defense, then you're not really fading anyone. Do you have a team you wouldn't tell us about? What do you mean? Any codes? Codes for what, sir? Okay, projections are syncing now for Run the Sims. We're about to run our FanDuel set. Oh, yes. Swole. Or Swole works. Davis 10 works. I think Yuta 10 works. Oh, here. There's some on the banners. So, here. Try any of these. Yuta 10, code Davis, code Early Bird, Swole. Try any of these. Slappy 10 is pretty good. Yeah, but I think code Swole, I believe, gets you 10% off. And I think there you go, code Endgame. Code Endgame should work as well. All right, this is the contest that really matters. What do I want to do in the 25K to first spy? I would really like to play Brock Bowers. I would really like to play James Conner. I really want to play Jerry Jeudy. And that's it. Bro, code dislocated shoulder. Get out of here. What did Peter play? Were any of you guys watching the DFS cram this morning? What did Peter play? Yeah, whoever said there was going to be overlay on the UD contest this morning, it's not happening. I think you are starting. Honestly, I think you're starting Flacco. I actually do think you're starting Flacco over Caleb. Dude, do your spy build in the Peter is Davis voice. There's a ton of overlay on owner's box. Am I getting shilled right now, bro? I think I was supposed to do a deal with owner's box. Yeah, I was supposed to. Whatever happened with that? Let me check my email. Maybe I was supposed to follow up with them and I never did. Yeah, I was supposed to do an affiliate deal with them. I would start Loveland over Strange. There you go. That's good advice. There you go. That's good advice from Adam. 40 to 50% overlay over on owner's box. You know what, guys? This is funny. I have a bunch of money that I didn't end up using on drafters, so maybe we'll have to cook a drafters, pick them up. I think it did, Phil. Dave, I believe the sweat-free Millie did, Phil. There's oh, no it didn't. No it didn't. Look, it's right here. Oh, is that for next Sunday? Oh, Dave, they opened another one. There you go. David, there's another one for you. Only 25K to first in this one, but they did create another one because it did fill. Dave, there's a $250 Millie Maker that is the same thing. So this one is $250 to enter, but all your non-caching entries. All your non-caching entries turn into site credit. Yeah, honestly, I have no respect. I have no respect for you, Dave, if you did not get in the FanDuel Millie. We told you all day. What do I want to do? I'm doing Bowers again. No, it is. Oh, you only get $25 back. You only get $25 back. Read the terms and conditions. Non-caching entry offer. Where's the terms and conditions here? I don't know where to find the terms and conditions. Who is the dustiest 2024 Allen Lazard play of week 1? All right, Brick just messaged me and said the early bird is old, so if you want on Run the Sims, it's just code SWOLE. SWOLE. Code SWOLE. If you want the discount on Run the Sims. Here, let me put that in the banner. Ticker, let me edit this. Run the Sims equals 10% off with code SWOLE. There you go. Any of you guys want to sign up? Romeo Dubs is Adam Schefter's pick? The fuck you mean, dude? Wow, Jaden Reed is out? Dude, it is frickin' Dontavian Wicks season. I would go Tet over Flowers. I know. I can't. My brain is not functioning certainly at full capacity. Johnny, I think he's saying he doesn't know he's out. I think he's saying that he was speculating. Dude, I'm about to light the candle so fucking hard. You guys don't even know. Candle is never going to be more lit. All right, we're about to, after this draft, we're going to go run our shit on FanDuel. I'm trying to see if I can find anything more specific about Jayden Reed. Dontavian Wicks is about to, we are about to be so back. All right. My boy is saying he misspoke. All right, I did Hunter on the last one. I'm going to do ETN on this one. Is Joseph Burrow available? Joseph Burrow is not available. So we're going to do T. Higgins. And I'm going to scroll for... scroll a little bit for JSN. Then we're going to take ETN. The books took Reed props down. Okay. Hey, I drafted a lot of Keenan Allen, Jake. Jake, we're going live. We're going live to Jake's response to Trey Harris playing 6 snaps and Quentin Johnston being the highest scoring wide receiver in fantasy football. Everyone, please, we're going live to Jake. Jake, we would like your response to Quentin Johnston little boying Trey Harris. What is your response, Jake? Everyone wants to know. My rating of Kyler Murray's game day fit, 10 out of 10. Loved it. I actually don't think this is true. KLS had one really good route. Dude, don't be week 1 brain. Oh, yeah, we're gonna fire. I'm mad. It's only on my phone because I was about to fire for us. Looks like I have 2 profit boosts left to use. Yeah, KLS did run the wrong route. He did. I didn't know if you'd know enough ball to realize that, but yeah, KLS got in the game and immediately ran the wrong route. All right, where are we at? Where are we at on the Survivor? 244 entries. You think we can push this? You think we can push this to 300? I'll show you guys who I'm playing in Survivor. So I have Bengals. It's mostly Broncos and Arizona. I did 1 Commies, 1 Jags, 1 Buccaneers. Yeah, dude, that wrong route was very crisp. GLGL Buck. Dude, they have a free Millie Maker. How can you turn down a literal sweat-free Millie Maker? I know that ain't me. They're not even paying me for it, dude. I paid for it with my own cash. All right, we're going to take Travis Etienne. Then we're going to run the link for the Survivor is pinned to the top of the YouTube chat. So if you want in the Survivor, it's just that link right there. I had to shorten it to get it there, but it's just right at the top of the YouTube chat. All right, we'll go Travis Etienne. And then for quarterback, we're going to do unstack Daniel Jones. And then we're done. Let's go over. Let's refresh. So it says the sim is currently running, but it just updated at 11:12 a.m., which means it's actually done. Classic FanDuel main. I did want to adjust a couple of projections. So first one is I wanted to move Travis Hunter up to like 22%. So I'm going to ding Parker Washington a smidge. And I'm going to dim Patrick. Let's go 24. All right, so we got a lot of Hunter, Detroit, Green Bay. That's actually probably fine. I don't have it. I don't know what the ETR cash lineup is. Okay. Oh, I did. Puka looked good here. Fine. Tennessee, Denver. Yeah, let's just run it. I think they're all fine. The Hunter was the one that I wanted to do. All right, settings. All right, contest field huge. Number of lineups 2,000. Number of sin because we're just gonna run this once. Team minimum of one quarterback, wide receiver. Bang, let's do it. Now this is gonna run for a while. Yeah, you can. If I was gonna go through and alter all the teams' projections, I would hit the normalize, but I just messed with a few. I feel fine about Waddle. Imagine not clicking the portfolio option. What a poor. Honestly, I didn't even think about it, Shady. That's my poor person mentality. All right, this is where I'm at here. I got to decide what stack I want, but I do want to do Connor, I do want to do Judy, and I do want to do Bowers. Literally easy to click on portfolio optimizer on site credit. Maybe I play McLeod, honestly. McLeod I think is playable. Splash referral is Swoley. SWOLIE. Just got a Daniels, McCaffrey, Connor, Neighbors, Puka. That is pretty fire. The only reason this is taking so long is because I clicked so many extra settings and buttons. You guys certainly will not have to do this when you run it. Huh. Do I have it in me to do a Daniel Jones lineup for $100 American dollars? I kind of want to go. Oh, move to just chatting on Twitch. Okay. I honestly don't even always know how to do this. I got to go to my creator dashboard. Creator dashboard, stream manager, quick actions, edit stream info, title, category. There we go. Now I got it. Just chatting. Done. There you go. Are we updated, bro? Puka or London FanDuel GPP? Honestly, Puka. Yes, Gilcast will be normal time, same place. The discoverability is horrible in just chatting. Well, I think the discoverability for a fantasy football live stream on Twitch is not great. Is there a just gambling section? I don't think there is. I don't know if there is. I might have maybe asking the computer to do 10,000 sims was taxing it a bit much. Oh, there we go. So Brick just told me that requiring the stacks is why this is taking forever, which makes sense. So I'm gonna let that run in the background. Let's get this built out. I like Neighbors just fine. Man, it just feels like I really want to do well. God, it would be so nice to just min cash the spy. Just to min cash in the spy to begin the season. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to win. But it would be awful nice just to have like a nice little sweat, you know, to start the year. How many entries are in the spy? 1,066. No, that's not even right. 1,666. Why are we not jamming Bill if he was a top 50 best ball pick? Now, you might not know this, Chip, but DFS and best ball are different games. If I win the double spy, I'll pay for your spy entries for the season. All right, you guys see that, bro? You see what this man said? I didn't say it. I didn't make him say that. I mean, David, I feel like you're not gonna break even on that deal. Puka's projection on underdog. I mean, that I would have no idea how to handle that. I would go Tua over Drake May today. Fields, Garrett Wilson. How high? Oh, he's not going to get to 30%. Yes, Yoshi does also have a bet with old Soccer Dave. What are some of the other? Okay, I guess here's the thing. What defense do I want to play in this team? Because I would like to just play a cheap one. Honestly, maybe the Raiders honestly are playable on defense. Wow, hold him to it. Everyone here gets $1,000. $1,000 if Bobbert wins. I don't think Rodgers is going to light up the Jets. I would be stunned actually by that. Man, I do kind of want to play Golden. Is there a $4,200 wide receiver that's playable? Not really. True. There's 500 people watching. Imagine 500 people watching this. All right, I'm gonna restart this sim because it's taking forever. Going back, run the sims. RTS Sim Runner. Giving 1K to 500 viewers isn't going to feel great. If I win BBM, I will not be paying taxes. Hold me to that. I agree. I firmly think that you are telling the truth about that. All right, FanDuel main settings, size of contest field, number of. I only need 1,000. I am going to run 2,000 sims. Stacks later. Top heavy. Diversify portfolio lineups, 150. All right. Now, this should be quicker. I would go Tua over Drake May. I would start Lawrence over Fields. Yeah, I think it's too early to play Io Manor. CMC ownership says 6%. It'll be a little higher than that. It'll be a smidgen higher than that. Probably not, honestly, probably not too much though. Wouldn't think it would get that absurdly high. NFL Plus still has Red Zone. Yeah, on your phone. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. I was actually thinking about this morning. I don't remember how I got it on my TV last year. So I'm about to figure that out in 30 minutes. I would go Lawrence over Purdy. I would start JMO over Ridley. I don't think Dante Thornton seems like that insane of a value, frankly. All right. You know what? I'm just going to do this. Pittman. No, I'm going to do Downs. I'm going to do Tyreek Hill. I'm going to do Chase Brown. Pretty sure Red Zone is watch anywhere. Yeah, I have a Roku too. I honestly just don't remember how I did it. Okay. What do I want on defense on this team? If I do the Giants and then I can flex it to Jacobs? What do we think, boys? Say something positive about Worthy. Say something positive about Worthy. Well, I mean, it doesn't sound like his season is over right now. I would say right now it does not sound like his season is at its end. All right, here we go, boys. Sims ran. I am only playing running back in the flex. Total teammates with quarterback, a minimum of 1 and it max of 3. Yeah, sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you, bro. Are there any players we want to exclude? I don't, you know what? I tell you what, I don't really want Drake May that much. 2 running backs from one team do not allow. DST, same game. Can already tell you I don't want Austin Hooper. So let's click that one out. Are there any of these dusty tight ends I really don't want? I don't really want Jalen Warren or whatever. It's probably fine. No, I think ETN's still better. Any Gibbs teams? I drafted some Gibbs in BRs. I assume Gibbs is on some of these teams in here. You know what? I don't really want Cameron. This will be the easier way to do it. Just filter by quarterback. Well, actually, hold on. Plus EV players, and let's just minus out. Here, actually, this is an easier way to do it. Graded lineups. Players, lineup must contain. Oh. How about that? All players must have a minimum projection of 5 points. I think Jacory's projecting for like 9.5. Which 2 would you stash at the end of your bench in PPR? Jarquez and Brooks. Not close. Definitely Jarquez and Brooks. All right. Trying to trim. I don't really love Stroud. It's probably fine. Jones. Oh, a lot of these look pretty good. You know what? I don't want Russell Wilson. Geno's fine. Stroud's fine. Wow, Harold Fannin popping in. Total tight ends with quarterback max of 1. Yeah, the Fannin bet, dude. Yeah, ETN was Drew Dinkmeyer's flag plant, so I'm pretty hip to him. Drew knows what he's talking about. God, Wandale, that's funny. Wow, some negative EV lineups popping up. Fields popping up. Oh, do any of these like look bad? Joe Burrow, RJ Harvey, Ashton Jeanty, Xavier Leggett, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, Devontae Adams. Oh, I only want. There we go. Only want running back in the flex. Personally, maybe you would leave some wide receivers in the flex, but I only want running backs. I think the Sims still like Flacco. Some are leaving like 4K on the table. Yeah, that I don't love. That I can fix when I download it into. So when I download it, because look at all these lineups. There are a billion lineups in here. I can trim the ones that I want. How much would you fab? I would spend like 20% of my fab on Burden in a 16-team league. Honestly, maybe a little bit more. Purdy and Kittle. All right, I think I'm good to go here. This looks pretty good. These EVs look very realistic to me. You know, not like 900% EV or whatever. Do I have? Yeah, I've got 150 plus EV teams in there. Yeah, Trout Stalker, you want to go over a cash lineup because you sent me a head-to-head, brother? Yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to download these. Going to open them up in OpenOffice. And I'm going to sort by salary. So this is how you do it: is you sort by salary and you trim the ones out that are not using enough salary. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna delete all those columns. File, delete. There you go. All right, and then I'm going to sort by expected value. And I'm going to copy and paste 150 lineups over to FanDuel. You know what? I'm not going to, because I just saw one that just had Zach Charbonnet in it, which I'm not doing. And I also saw one that had Aaron Rodgers in it. I'm also not doing that. Saw one that had Tank Bigsby in it. I'm not doing that. Okay. Now I'm going to download again. There we go. Can't be having that. Can't be having Tank Bigsby in week 1. Okay. Not Chubb and cash. No, I'm gonna go over my cash lineup here in a second. I was just giving you a hard time. Okay, I need to sort this by. Actually, I'm gonna sort by top 1% rate. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's basically the same. Okay. Gonna do 150 of these. And copy. I want to sort by EV. Actually, I changed my mind again. I'm not gonna use CMC in cash either. I'm playing CMC in tournaments, but I'm not playing him in cash. Don't want to play him. Don't want to play him in cash, I don't think. Oh, this is actually a little bit more frustrating than I thought, because now that I'm trimming things, I just want to sort by expected value. I'm gonna stop caring, and I'm just gonna sort by EV and call it good. All right, done. Edit, copy, edit, paste. Yes. No. Edit, paste. Yes. File, save. CSV edit. Upload. Honestly, the Detroit Green Bay game, I think there's going to be a lot for us to learn about the Detroit Lions today. 150 entries updated or uploaded successfully. All right, let me refresh, make sure those are all in. There we go. Drake May, Austin Eckler. See that you can't start looking. See, once you start looking at the lineups the computer gives you, then you're just like, well, what do I know? Okay, got that done. I'm gonna come back to this because I lost my train of thought and I want to come back to it. This is what I have in cash right now. Nate sent the invite for the Gilcast. So let me do that. What lineup was it? Was this, I think. Does that show 213 now? Okay, yes. All right. Yeah, I would not be starting your duck-footed friend week 1 in season long. I don't think Brian Robinson is. Oh, Jaden Reed is in. Okay. All right, I'm going to see if anyone's got the aggregated opto. Does anyone have the aggregated optimal for me? No, dude. CMC's back in it. Yeah, London is going to be super owned. Full PPR, 4th flex spot between Keon, Wandale, Bigsby. I would do Keon. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge slate. That's the thing. I guess, what does this lineup get me if I go from Chase to London? From Chase to London. Does that get me? That doesn't even get me Daniels. I would go Rome over Olave, I think. Eckler, JCM, and Jeremy McNichols. John Mateer is down to 20-1 to win the Heisman, or 8-1 to win the Heisman. How about that? All right, I got a bunch of invites to respond to on DraftKings. I would not risk it with Ollie Gordon. Do you have anyone else? Do you have like Dalton Schultz that you can use or something? Would go Debo over Adunze. Chase Brown over Kamara. And you do Dimes here. Or wait, if you go Jaden Daniels, dang, you're $100 off of the Giants defense. I'm a Diet Coke bro, Nathan. I'm a Diet Coke bro forever. Have Dimes, JT, A-Chain on DraftKings between Downs and Joku versus Tyler Warren. I would go Tyler Warren, Travis Hunter. I wonder what card he has in the blitz. Oh, Bill over Tillman for sure. All right. I do think I want Daniel Jones at quarterback. I don't think I'm spending up at quarterback. So I think it's Daniel Jones. I think A-Chain Connor. Yeah. I have BTJ, Chase Brown with London Igbuka. I think that's fine. A-Chain, Chase Brown, Connor, London, Judy, Igbuka. Bill over Braylon Allen for sure. Man, I just want to see Chase, London. Pittman over Pearsall, I think. Yeah, I know. Dimes at quarterback. What could ever go wrong? I know. It's insane. I want to see what card he has. I gotta go run that. What do I think the Blitz Opto is? Blitz Opto. Here you go. Jake Tongus, Craig Reynolds. Blitz Opto is Daniel Jones, James Conner, Chase Brown, Ray McLeod, T. Higgins, Drake London. Oh, T. Higgins instead of Judy. And he's got Trey McBride and Devin A-Chain. So I guess you could do, if you did McLeod instead of Igbuka, you could do this. Cash game means a contest in which you enter into a head-to-head or a 50-50 contest in which 50% of the player pool makes their money. Not gonna lie, dude, this is kind of fire. I do not hate this team. Dimes, A-Chain, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase, Drake London. Gibbs not really a cash game. guy for me today. No. Wouldn't think Gibbs is that good. I think Njoku is like close to a cash game lock, honestly. All right, I got to build out this spy team. Penix seems fine. All right. I want to do. So I want to do Flacco. I want to do Tyreek. I want to do Bowers. I want to do Jerry Jeudy. I kind of want to play CMC now in the spy. CMC in the flex. And then Connor. And then I guess you have to play Ray. Because if you did Jonathan Taylor, yeah, you'd have to play Ray. Tyler Warren in every cash lineup. That seems wild. Nate has Jaden Daniels, Jamar Chase, James Conner, London, Tet, Igbuka, Njoku, Jonathan Taylor, and the Seahawks. I don't really want to play Ray McLeod in the flex or at wide receiver though. I guess that's kind of my issue right now. RTS Sims giving me 3 of 150 with Rattler. Higgins, Raiders, BTJ Giants, I think, for sure. All right. I'm doing it. I'm going to do the Flacco thing. We're going Flacco. We're going Chase Brown. We're going James Conner. We're going Tyreek Hill. We're going Jerry Jeudy. We are going Brock Bowers. We are going Christian McCaffrey. We're going to take the Giants defense. That gets us to $4,200 at wide receiver. Man, is there any way to get to Igbuka here? I guess you could do Tillman. Is there a cheaper wide receiver than Tyreek that I really like that projects? I guess it would be London or Higgins. Or what's Tillman? Tillman could just do A-Chain. Judy Tillman, JT, Judy Tillman, Jacobs. I guess that leaves me swaps. Or who's cheaper than Chase Brown? I guess maybe it's not really anyone cheaper than Chase Brown that I super love. People are thirsty to play Flacco. That's true. Yeah, Flacco is going to be giga owned. Maybe I do something different. This is just a smaller part of it. You know what? Maybe we actually just get into a narrower part of the game tree. Let's actually do something different. Let's do... Should we do Trevor Lawrence? You know what, actually? Lawrence, Hunter, and then we can play chalk. We could do Judy. We can do Bowers. We can put McCaffrey in the flex. We can play Chase Brown. We can play James Conner. I can go down to the Giants defense, and we can get Tet as our bring back, and we don't even have to play that. We could do, is there a late defense that fits here? Tennessee, Denver, Texans defense, San Francisco, Seattle. Yeah, there is a late defense. There you go. Done. Okay, that's it. We cooked everything. So the team in the SPY is Trevor Lawrence, Chase Brown, James Conner, Jerry Jeudy, Tedderoy McMillan, Travis Hunter, Brock Bowers, and McCaffrey defense. Yeah, I'm fine with Hawks versus CMC. I think Seahawks D versus CMC is totally fine. All right, boys. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Daniel Jones, Devin Achane, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase. God, do I want to do this? I guess this is the issue. Is it would be what's my 2v2 here? Judy. Oh, that's pretty good. Judy T versus Chase McLeod. That's pretty close. Do I really want to play Ray McLeod the first week in flex? That's really what I'm asking myself. All right, boys. That's going to be it for me. I'm going to wrap it up. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys all back in a couple hours for the Shipcast. It's a good question. Don't really want to play a 1P hours, but yeah, make sure you like everything, and I'll see you guys all back here in a couple hours. Thanks for